I'm so obsessed with this song.
Don't wanna hide. We can't. It's just me and you.
Guys, you know when you have that, like, it's just like midday and the sun is kind of nice and warm, kind of the perfect temperature outside, and you just are like, I could just kind of fall asleep. I'm a person who can fall asleep anywhere, and like a car nap, I was notorious for that when I was younger. Not even when I was like little, I mean like from like 10 to freaking like 18, like I would be one to always fall asleep in the car, and something about it is so like relaxing in here. And I don't know, all of a sudden the drive here, I'm like, I'm actually pretty sleepy. I could just take a little nap. Anyway, I already went to the gym, and I just need to say I've been living in my merch for days at this point, and I was like gonna maybe put on a cute outfit, you know, after my workout before I came around errands, and I just was like, I don't really want to today. I'm feeling being comfy instead. So anyways, a lot of rambling, and I haven't even said anything that's of use or relevancy. So basically, and I announced that I finally have booked my flights because I'm going to Bali, woohoo, which you would think that I'm more like hyped up right now to bringing this vlog, and I wish that I would, but I just am genuinely sleepy right now for some reason. But I am super excited, and I'm going to be there for a month, and so I just have a few errands and stuff that I want to get done before I go, which I'm still not leaving for like another month, but I know that these are some things that I would totally procrastinate, and then like next thing I know, I'm leaving in like 3 days, and I'd be like, I need to go do this now, so I'm like, might as well start making some progress on it now, so I'm not saving it all until last minute. I also literally booked my flights like 5-6 weeks out, and this is like a very big international trip, and I don't think that's recommended to book your flights that last minute, but again, that's me and who I am. But I did book my Airbnb, one of my Airbnbs, a couple of days ago, and I'm so excited about it. I would like kind of show you a sneak peek via the photos, but I don't want to. I'm just gonna make it via surprise when we're there, and I'll do like an Airbnb tour, but I'm so excited. I can't wait. So I need to get a new suitcase for like a checked luggage suitcase. I don't know what to call it. You have your carry-on and then like your bigger suitcase. The one that I have, I got it back in 2020 before I went to study abroad in Spain, and that thing got mangled for whatever reason, and I still brought it with me to Costa Rica. A wheel is busted, and it was so freaking hard for me to be like lugging that suitcase plus my carry-on plus a backpack. Like, it was a disaster. So I'm way overdue for a new suitcase. So I'm gonna go into TJ Maxx right now and see if we can find one that's pretty lightweight, that's also affordable. And then I also want to try to, this isn't like a need, but I would like to get like one cute solid one-piece bathing suit, because I have some for surfing, but I want just like a cute one for actual like wear. We're also going to get a haircut today because my hair is so freaking long. I'll show you a before I actually go in. But like, just to give you an example, these like little, you know, mock curtain bang things are this long, and they're supposed to be like up here, and I'm just really due for a trim. And also, to catch anyone up to speed, I'm going because I'm hosting another all-women's wellness retreat, which I'm also so excited about. So that's an 8-day long retreat, but then I'm also going to be staying a little bit extra before the retreat and after the retreat just to explore the island. So let's go into TJ Maxx. Luggage, and it's what I used to have, and I do really like it because their luggage is so lightweight. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. Cashier number 9. Here she is in the daylight. I feel like she's massive, but we'll see. Classic me, last minute I was like, ooh, maybe I should get this different one, because I was like, maybe this one's too big and the other one was a lot lighter. But I just feel like I need, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna commit to a carry-on, but when I need a checked bag, like I need a checked bag, and so I just would rather have me be able to like have more space if I need it by getting a bigger bag, you know? I'm so proud of myself though, because we all know TJ Maxx is a dangerous zone for me, and I didn't look at anything else other than luggage. I got what I needed. Took me a good minute to decide what I wanted, but then checked out and left, and that's a win in my book. You know what I'm never gonna take for granted? Front row parking. Okay, I literally could not be closer to the store that we need to go to, and I love it. Like, I'm never gonna take that for granted. I'm always gonna say thank you, Uni, for giving me a 10 out of 10 parking spot. Next, I'm gonna try to go find a one-piece bathing suit. I do really like this Board Riders outlet because usually they have like really good brands like Roxy, Billabong, all that for a really good discounted deal. So I'm hoping that we find some good stuff here. I don't have a ton of time before my haircut though. I have it in like 25 minutes, so we're kind of just gonna do a breeze through. The store isn't very massive anyway, so I think we'll be good. But I totally didn't realize there's a Samsonite outlet here, which they also have really great luggage, and I think the sign said when I was driving by that it's 50% off, which I'm like, maybe I should go in there and see what their luggage is, but I honestly don't think I have time today. But when we leave, I'm gonna drive by the sign and see what it says. But let's go. I love bathing suit shopping. I can't get carried away though, because I know there's going to be so many cute shops and stuff in Bali, so I'm honestly trying not to buy a lot before I go. But I just want this one-piece bathing suit just in case. I don't know. Okay, so unfortunately they did not have any one pieces. Like literally they had 2 in stock, and one of them I already have that style of, just in a different print for surfing. So safe to say I didn't get anything, but they did have really cute like clothing pieces. I just didn't have enough time to do like a full shop in that regard, but the whole store was 40% off. Okay, Samsonite, oh, 50% for Carter's, JK. Up to 25% off. Okay, it's not seeming like I could go into Samsonite another time, but it doesn't seem like the deals are that piping hot. I can't get over how zenned out I am right now. Like, I was talking to the guy in the Board Rider store and I was like, yeah, for sure. Like, I just feel like I seem like I'm not sober right now or something. But here's what we're working with for the hair. Okay, it's definitely well past the yitties. Okay, right to like the bottom of it. I want like just a trim. Okay, nothing serious, because I do like my long beachy hair for Bali. I want to see how much she says needs to come off. And then again, for these little money pieces, I want them to be like closer to my jawline again, and that's literally it. So this probably is going to take like max 20 minutes. I'm gonna be honest, this is high-key the first time I'm not like sprinting in because I'm like 2 minutes early. Love that. Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Woohoo! Alright, girls, gals, here's the trim. I'm gonna be honest, I like barely even looked at it because her and I were talking and I was like, it's gotta be fine. So she literally took off the tiniest bit, but that's exactly what I told her to do. So here are my little money pieces. Okay, you guys, that was actually so insane and so divine, because her and I haven't really like spoken, like kind of more small talk, but I told her that I was going on a trip, that's why I got my haircut, and so she asked me where I was going, blah, 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 and we were talking, I was going to Bali and why I was going to Bali, because I was hosting a retreat, blah, 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 blah. Come to find out, she's been doing, she like runs sound baths, she's been like hosting them, and she's becoming more, I forget what she said, if she's like becoming, she's working her way into being able to host like somatic breathwork workshops, which I'm like, sis, I'm like all about all of that sort of stuff, so I was like so glad that that came up, because she's like, yeah, I want to start getting into like doing it for like women's retreats and things like that. And I was like, dude, if I have one locally in Utah, like I will 100% be contacting you to come do that with us. Like that would be so fun. I love sound baths. I did one a few days ago in yoga, and it's just like such a great meditative experience. And then coupled with the somatic breath work, like there's just so much healing that's done there, and like emotional release and like all that. I'm like, can't believe that. That was so cool. So I'm definitely gonna stay connected with her. Like, cause even if I don't do a full-on retreat, like maybe I could just do like an event here in Utah. Like that'd be so fun. That'd be so fun. I just don't, just so much of my audience, like half of my audience is not from the US. So, you know, you can only imagine the percentage of that that's actually in Utah, you know? So, but that'd be so fun. That's so cool. Guys, that like woke me up. Like, you know, I was so zenned out and now I'm like, oh, she just texted me. That literally took 20 minutes. She didn't even wet my hair or anything. Our last and final stop, because I have a meeting at 4:30 or else I would go back to Board Riders and shop a little bit. So I'm gonna run into Whole Foods / I think Walmart, because I just need to get a few things for dinner and breakfast tomorrow. New kombucha flavor alert, Peach Paradise. I've never tried this one before. I just have to say, I feel like GTs are like the Nike of kombucha. Like just the icon. Like I can't imagine. I just feel like they made kombucha cool. Like correct me if I'm wrong, but like for me, like I literally didn't even know what kombucha was until I saw GT's kombuchas. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know who's gonna be able to do it better. This is phenomenal. I love peach. This is so good. Dude, that peach flavor hit my tongue the second the liquid hit my tongue. I needed this. All right, you guys, here's my honest protocol before a meeting. Usually I'm doing something like I just was running around, coming home. Meeting's in 7 minutes, so I'm honestly at good time for me. But I need to kind of clear this up for a little bit so I can actually like pretend like I'm someone with a business. Just kidding, be yourself. I just feel better when I don't have a cluttered mess behind me, and obviously I would prefer not to have this mess in the background of the Zoom meeting. So meeting is done. That company is based in Australia, which I always love. EHPLABS is also based in Australia, so I love being able to like have the meeting with people who have an Australian accent because I love the Australian accent, and I just think it's so cool. That's like when I love what I do, because I love being able that like I have the opportunity to connect with people from like all over the world. But basically that meeting was with a potential other company to help me organize my retreats more so in a more customizable way for me, to more so match my vision. I genuinely do love working with TrovaTrip. I just am wanting another option to make this a little bit more heavy on the retreat focus, as opposed to right now my trips are a little bit more on the group trip focus. So I just am trying to see what's out there. These things take a decent good chunk of time to find a good fit, figure out a company who can really bring my vision to life. And unfortunately I have tried to do this with other companies and things kind of fell through and stuff, so it definitely is a process to kind of navigate and get connected with new companies and stuff. But I think the meeting went really well, and again I'm really excited to explore what they can offer for me and just see what we can create together. So very exciting meeting, baby steps on that one. This vlog is definitely all about the retreats, I'll tell you that. Next step is I need to go get cash out, which, fun fact, when I went to Costa Rica, I completely forgot to bring any sort of cash with me. And so I showed up with none at all, and I was able to survive. I think I had to get cash out once actually, but other than that, I was able to survive the 2 months I was in Costa Rica without needing any cash. But Bali, definitely, I feel like there's more scenarios when cash is more of a necessity. So I'm gonna take out like, I really decided either $250 or $300 worth of Indonesian rupiah. That's their currency there, because everything is really inexpensive there, and I'm going to use my card as much as possible, as much as I can. So I'm honestly probably just gonna take out like $250. If I really need more cash from there, there's definitely ATMs and stuff. I'm definitely the person that would rather just like be more modest, because I'm always worried about losing money when I come back to try to like reconvert it. And like if I want to buy something and I need cash and I don't have any cash left, I'll be like, whatever, clearly I didn't need it anyway. And then I also want to go to Walmart because I just need some groceries for the house, a few things, but then I also want to get some protein bars and snacks to take with me. Really probably just going to start with protein bars for now. And I want to get a book for the plane, so I'm going to see what their options are. I also did heatless curls yesterday, last night, and like it freaking worked. I don't know how to show you. It's so hard to tell because my hair is dark. But it's curly. This morning it was like ringlets. I actually have a video that I'll insert in here. I'm like, I feel like a little princess today because of my hair. Also, you guys, this is seriously some uni stuff right now. Long story short, because it's like kind of hard to explain, my dad basically received a free GoPro, a free Hero 12 Black, and obviously he doesn't use them, so he gave it to me. But I'm like, this is some uni shit right here. I'm like, how, like, that's so rare. I still don't even fully understand how we got it for free. He was like, I have a surprise for you, lover, and I was like expecting like a freaking keychain or something small because we're not like a big gift giving family. And then I opened up to this, I was like, I'm like so excited, and it came perfect time before Bali. I'm like, hello, thank you, uni. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye. It's nice to see you. Thank you. All right, I was going to vlog that so you guys can see, just in case you're curious, of how I go about like asking to exchange currency, even though it may seem self-explanatory for some, but I know some people may be curious. But when I went in there, I knew the bank teller there, and so her and I were talking. I didn't even have time to click record. But anyways, in case you're curious, if you are wanting to go exchange currency before a trip, I always recommend to do it directly through your bank. You're hands down going to get the best exchange rate, and also it's just so much easier. Like honestly, the worst place to do it is at the airport because you're going to get the worst exchange rate. So I literally go in and say, hey, I would like to take money out for a currency exchange, and they're like, okay, what do you what currency do you want? And I say Indonesian rupiah, and I want to convert 250 USD. And they said it literally only takes like 2 business days, which is honestly quicker than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, guys, I'm like my credit card statement right now is so high. Like it is so high because I booked like my flights, just like everything for Bali so far is booked. I've also like put other expenses on here, but like really my flights, some things that I had to buy for the retreat, my Airbnb, my new suitcase, I'm doing a surf camp while I'm there. My credit card statement right now, I literally have $3,700 on my bank statement that I need to pay. You guys, I just tried to whip out my camera so freaking fast. That's my favorite, that's my acai truck, food truck that I go to in the summer. And when I see it around town in the winter, I'm like, I miss you. I'm so excited to have endless acai in Bali. I'm so ready. This lighting looks absolutely angelic. I didn't really vlog much in the store because I figured we're gonna do a haul anyway, so let's do one. Also, how cute are these flowers? Brian, my boyfriend, got them for me. Whenever I say Brian, everyone's like, who's Brian? It's Lenny, that's his real name. But I like realized that tulips are like my new favorite flower. They're kind of already on the way out, but I'm obsessed with them. Okay, so I got some more eggs because I was out. I got a classic root beer Olipop. This is one of my favorite flavors. So for the book, I ended up getting Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Rankins Reid, really because I read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and I really loved that book, and I had one of you guys on Instagram message me and recommend this book. I like her books that there's like more in the plot, you know what I mean? Like rather than just like a pure love story. I like when there's like other things going on. I love me a good love component, but I'm like over it being the whole book, you know? Then I got so many boxes of protein bars because I don't have any right now, and I also want to bring some with me when I go, so I just stocked up. Okay, I got some cherry tomatoes, bananas. I needed more hair ties, so I got that. I needed Burt's Bees chapstick. I've been out for such a long time and I want to take a couple with me. And I also got a little spray bottle because it was literally $1 and I want to use it to dampen my hair before I do my heatless curls because I'm a heatless curls girl. I also got some more soap because I've been out of hand soap in my bathroom, and we're also out in the downstairs bathroom. So my favorite is the Myers, Mrs. Myers Clean Day in the rainwater scent. And then I also got lavender to try. I got some plain Greek yogurt. You guys, these diced canned peaches, I blended up just plain straight up canned mangoes, and then I made like a creamy out of it last night. Insane, so good. I got more tortillas for tacos. I knew I was gonna hit my head on this. I got 2 avocados, turkey bacon, which was a huge reason why I went to the store in the first place, more chicken, blueberries for my yogurt, another mango that is almost ripe already, and then also some lemon pepper seasoning for the chicken. So definitely a bigger haul than I was expecting. I went in with this little bag because I thought I was only getting a few things, and of course I was in there for a hot minute. So